Anna Faris, we first saw you in Scary Movie, and I thought
The
classic spoof horror movie.
Yes.
And then we just saw you in What's Your Number? And now I feel like with The Dictator, you're really kind of making your mark as the queen of spoofs. Is that the plan?
I think that I'm sort of the go-to actress. If you need to hire an actress who's willing to do anything, I'm your girl. Yeah, I know. I think I keep finding myself in these really outrageous comedies. I think I must be like trying to get back at my parents for something that they did to me
It's
when
like
I was a child.
adult rebellion.
Yeah, it kind of is. I think so.
Yeah, well, you know, when you said you're willing to do anything, I'm thinking of that scene from this movie where you're on the scooter and Sacha Baron Cohen, he's like holding on to your chest. I mean, was that only a one-take scene? Please tell me
No, we did that over and over and over again. We really did. He spent all day manhandling me.
Really?
Yeah.
And you managed to have a professional relationship afterwards?
Felt kind of good.
You know, this movie, it takes shots at everyone, not just, well, it's this fictional, you know, dictator from the Middle East, but women, minorities. How do you make it comic relief and not, like, because everyone in the theater when we were screening it, they were laughing and turning to each other. Yes.
I think it's always, I mean, I don't know if you ever know sort of how, when you're shooting, like what is going to work, what's going to be going too far. At least it's very hard for me to gauge. So I think that people, when they go see a Sacha Baron Cohen movie, they know, they're probably hoping like, okay, we want this movie to push the envelope. We want this movie to shock us. In you know, so I think that the audience is sort of ready for that.
Right, yeah, they know going into it, okay, we've seen
Yeah,
Borat, we've
yeah.
seen Bruno, so
Yeah.
we're not going to, you know, Sabine Kingsley, your co-star, he said something interesting, that this movie, it's funny and it makes people talk about real issues. I mean, do you just want to make people laugh, or do you like having that social commentary running underneath? And
I think it's always interesting to have a bit of that, especially because the subject of dictatorship is so timely right now with sort of Arab Spring and everything. But so I do think it's interesting that there's sort of an undertone of commentary, especially sort of some critique of our own political system. So I think that's really interesting. But mostly my goal is just to be stupid and just try to make people laugh.
Well, you're
have a good time at the theater.
You're definitely making your mark as a comedic leading lady. So congrats on this film.
Thank you very much.
What's next for you?
I'm shooting a movie right now in London called I Give It a Year.
Okay.
It's a romantic comedy.
Okay, rom-com.
Yep, you know, lots of kissing.
Okay. Can't wait. Well, can't wait for this first, May 16th.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.